If I become Worcester's next MP, my three top priorities will be the NHS, the cost of living crisis, and the environment and the River Severn in Worcester. Liberal Democrats have pledged to bring on an extra 8,000 GPs whilst in government, and I fully support that, and I would like to see more changes, and also with GP access. We're looking for people to have a right to see their GP within 7 days, and if it's urgent, within 24 hours. And I certainly want to see that for Worcester. And I'd like to see a much larger hospital provision. Worcestershire Royal Hospital is too small. That really needs addressing, and more GPs and dentists in the city, because I know what it's really like not to be able to get a GP appointment or a dental appointment, and the effect it can have on people. So absolutely health. And then moving on from that, I think with the cost of living crisis, we've seen it at schools, and teachers have reported how children are struggling. So absolutely more support there, and with free school meals for children, and just more to support businesses as well, because the costs have been difficult, and just to help people with their bills. And then again, moving on from that, I think with the environment, an absolute stop and end to sewage being dumped into our rivers. We really have to stop that, and stop it now. And also, on a more positive note, looking at the River Severn as a more alternative energy source. We have this natural resource here, and we're not using it to best effect. Obviously, Worcester is quite unique, but it has one bridge that goes across the centre, and so many people, even just from Worcestershire, they come here and they're like, oh, the traffic's awful, it's difficult, and they kind of avoid the city. So I'd really want an overhaul of the transport system. We need to get away from just having one bridge through the city. We need a city that's much more open to active travel as well, but without penalising the car drivers, but just a general an overhaul transport system, and a city that moves around and also has better public transport, so whenever it's term time, it doesn't just ground to a halt. I think that's really important for Worcester.